being part of the British Jewish community, there were lots of opportunities to assume leadership roles in our smaller Jewish community. And so from a young age, I got involved with RSY Netzer, the Reformed Jewish Youth Movement, first as a participant and then as a leader. And it was wonderful to have this chance to share my love of Judaism with other young people. I had been inspired by the teenagers who'd been my leaders, and then I got to share those experiences with others. And that really whet my appetite for being a teacher and for being a leader in our Jewish community. I don't think I ever received a formal call to become a rabbi. It was a bit more of an organic process that began with working after college for my youth movement for a year and then working in the field of Jewish education. Slowly I began to realize that the things that I really enjoyed were teaching, leading services, and being engaged as a part of a community. And I started to think about how I could continue doing that throughout my career and realized that by becoming a rabbi, I'd have a chance to fulfill all of these functions in a way that would be meaningful for me and in a way that I felt that I could make a difference for myself, for the community, and maybe even by extension for the wider world. One of the things I love about synagogue communities is that they're this unique place where you can join when you're born and you can remain a member throughout your life. Most of the other communities that we belong to are transient. We age out of them at a certain point. But synagogues have this chance to bring people together of all generations and of all ages. And for me, there's something so special when we have services and events where we see our youngest members alongside our more senior members joining together, singing together, praying together, and just sharing in their Judaism. It's a very special community that the synagogue creates, and one that I'm so pleased that I can be a part of. One of the things I really love about being a rabbi here at the community synagogue is the opportunity to work with people of all ages. And that really begins with our youngest members of the synagogue in our ECC. It's so special that we have the Early Childhood Centre here as part of our synagogue community, so that we are responsible for the education of our youngest members, giving them that entry into Judaism and into wider studies. I love hearing them walking down the corridors, singing their songs, and having the chance to be with them for Shabbat and for other special activities and programs that they have. It's really a wonderful chance for us to engage with them and their families and to give them that stepping stone into making the synagogue a home for them and a place where they feel comfortable so that they know the rabbi as one of their teachers. And I can see with the way that the ECC children go through our synagogue school and through our synagogue life that we have a real connection that starts with them at such an important part in their lives. I remember when I looked at the job description that Community Synagogue had posted for their rabbi, and as I read that description I thought about what I wanted from a synagogue and felt that the Community Synagogue wanted exactly the same things as I wanted. It wanted someone who was going to be a part of the community, who was going to build relationships with the membership, who was going to be involved seriously with education and with services, and someone who was ready to kind of work with people of all ages across the spectrum. For me, it felt like a good fit from the very beginning when I read that document, and it's proved to be that way ever since.